Hi, Sassy Scrappers, how are you doing? Hey, this is Try It Thursday, and today we are going to play with the On the Bright Side Simple Page Kit. So I have it here. Most of you that have watched some of my videos have seen that I do simple page kits quite often, and this is one of the new ones from 2026. The only way you can get this exact one, is to come to one of my new beginners classes. And so if you're interested in a beginner's class and you would like to come to one, please let me know. The only other way you can get one is if you're an advisor or you talk to your advisor, whoever that might be. If you don't have one, please talk to me. So anyway, I've done these before. Usually what I do is go through and measure things. I'm not going to do that. Usually I say I'm not going to, and then I do, but I'm not going to do that today. We're just going to go ahead and make this. Now, the Bright Side is one of the collections, and look at how fun it is. It's just kind of unique and cool, and it's got things going on with it. It actually even looks like there's something spilled here, but that's the way it's supposed to be. You'll get two pieces of paper that are to be used for your base. This is one side, and the other side in this beginner kit is just white. A lot of times they will have just a straight pattern on the back, but this one's just white, so you'll probably want to use this side. Also, you get a set of stickers with it and this funny looking sheet that we're going to cut up based off of the lines and stuff that it shows on the back. So let's start doing that. I'm going to set this one over here just a little bit while we cut this one up. And you'll just use your trimmer. Now, for beginners classes, if people don't have a trimmer, they can use one that we have just so they can try out our trimmers, or you can do it with scissors. So I am going to cut this one first because it goes all the way down the page. Another thing with our trimmer is you can pull these sight guides out and make sure that the sight guides are lined up, so you'll cut right on that line. Okay, the next one here, I'm going to turn 90 degrees and cut this off so I don't accidentally cut all the way and mess up something. So I'm just going to cut here, turn it and cut the long way. And then I'm going to take the 5 and 6 and cut on the line there. And the 3 and the 4 that I cut right off the beginning, I'm going to turn at 90 degrees and cut on that line. And that's all there is to it. Simple, easy peasy. Okay, now we're going to go back to getting our base pages, and I'm going to start here with the right page. And what I like to do is just take a glue dot. Whoops. That's the one that isn't open, but oh yeah, it is. Okay. I just like to take a glue dot, peel it off here. I'm going to take and I'm going to put one up here in this corner. Just pull it off. And then I'm going to take and put another one down in the bottom corner and just peel that off. And the reason I'm doing that is just so that I can stick it on my mat and it will stay in place. I have a heck of a time keeping my paper in place on my mats usually. So there we go. Now it's all stuck in place. And I'm going to take my parts. Now on this side, if I look here on my example, one of these strips is going to go across the top. Then I'm going to have a pink photo and number 6 right beside it. Okay, so I'm going to do that. The sketches don't tell you the exact, measurements and exactly where they go. So we're just going to take a look and see where we think. We can also, on this one, you could actually count the boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 or 5. But it's right in there somewhere, I believe. And so that will be attached there. And then we'll just leave a few boxes in between here and center that up. This is kind of a nice one. You really don't have to use your ruler much because you've got your grid here. So we can just follow the grid. So I'm going to take this off and just put a little repo and put it back down. I could go right at the 10. Makes it easier. And go right across on that. You're going to be a little above the line with 10 inches or 2 inches down. Okay, then we're going to put these down here. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I put 4 on each side, that's going to center this up. And we're just going to leave a couple in between there. Ah! Okay, and then this is going to go right beside it. There we go. So basically, other than the embellishments, the stickers and stuff that we have, this page is done, okay? So I'm just going to peel this off, and I might even be able to save the dots for the next page. Ha ha ha! Sometimes that works. Peel it off here. Instead of having a whole bunch of repo then, because some people take repo and spread it down here and then put their page down there. But instead of having a whole bunch of repo, you just got a couple little dots. Okay, so this is going to be our left sheet. Just stick that back down on there. And the other one's already on there, so push that down. Come down, line things up down here, and push that down. And we're going to do kind of the same thing, basically. We're going to put this strip across the top. Whoops, I have a little bit of a sliver there. Put this one across the top, then we're going to come down here and we're going to put our pink and our yellow again. Same thing, easy peasy again. So we want to make sure, this was on 10 last time, or 2. We want to make sure that it should line up exactly the same, and it will if we do that. And then remember I had 4 squares here, so we're going to put 4 squares there with 2 in between again, and it'll be the same thing. It's just the reverse or the mirror image of it. So let's go ahead and put this down. Now the thing about the simple page kits is, number 1, they are very simple. Let's see, we had this on the 10, didn't we? And for some of you that have been scrapbooking a while, this is just a little below that line to get it right there on that 2 and 10. For some of you that have been scrapbooking a long time, you'll think, you know, these are kind of, you know, yeah, kind of simple. There's not much to them. Well, you know what? There's all kinds of ways you can jazz them up. Don't be afraid to put a border on them or some more, you know, double mount things or another sticker cluster. Let's see, it was down 2 from the top and we were in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. You know, to jazz it up a little bit. Put a big title on it or something. But we're just today going to do, sometimes I do that. Sometimes I show you some different things that I'm going to do with them. I don't have any pictures scheduled for this one, so I'm not going to do anything crazy off the wall today. Okay, so basically, this is our layout. Pull those dots off. I used them a couple times, so I'm just going to throw them away now. Okay, so here is our layout. I kind of folded that over, didn't I? A little bit when I pulled that up. Okay, so there we go with our page kit. Now, they also give us a set of stickers. So we are going to jazz this up a little bit by just using the stickers where they have suggested. And one place, hopefully you can see over here, I don't know how far this goes, but one place is just right over here on the edge of this. We're going to go clear to the bottom, right on the edge of that colorful little strip there. all the way to the top. And that just adds a little pizzazz there. And this is about the same type of cut as the new whimsical border punch that is coming out. I have it ordered and it should actually be here either tomorrow or Thursday. So I'm excited to see that because they're not all the same. They're a little different. So I'm going to turn this one and do the same thing. I'm going to go right along that little line there. Whoop. Right along the edge. There we go. How about that? Now let's see what else we've got here. We've got some like an art board here with color swatches on it. And we can put that kind of over here. Maybe even layer it up. Kind of layer this here. And then put this on top of there. Look at that color. Isn't that fun? And then this makes my soul happy. For kind of a title here. Okay? And I think, guess what I'm going to do with this one? You got it. We're going to use some foam squares or foam tape. Now, again, this is a sticker. So if I don't want parts of it to fall down, I'm going to put it here on my craft mat. I'm going to take my sticker powder and just tap it and get some of that extra sticky off. Okay, that'll help it so I don't have to have sticker foam squares on all of it everywhere. You know, I can put one here in the middle and maybe just a couple tiny ones. This one I kind of must have tore it just a little bit. So we'll put a little one right there just to make sure that stays down. Maybe one clear out here on the end. Otherwise, I think that's probably enough. Some people might put one over here. You could if you wanted to. I'm just going to put that many on. Okay, so now I'm going to peel off my stickers. Okay, and I'm just going to layer that over there. This makes my soul happy. Okay, there's that. Alrighty, now let's look over here on the other page and see what we've got. And on this page, they suggest a little cluster down here. Well, there's not too much left. And matter of fact, I'm not even seeing where they put these two things. Where did you put them? Huh. I don't know. I don't see it. But they did make a little cluster down here with this and one of the leaves. But I always like to do things in threes. So let's put this down just right in here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna mess with this before I lay it down. And like I said, I like to do things in threes, and they only show one leaf on this, but we're gonna use both of them. So we were gonna put it together kind of first. So I think that looks good. So if I lay it down here, kind of just a cluster for some color, but I'm gonna need some height to it, you know? Just laying it down there flat just doesn't do much for me. So I'm gonna put this one down first. And then again, I'm gonna pop this up with some foam squares. Okay, so I'm gonna put a big one in here. And then I'm gonna use my powder again. Okay, take my foam square off and pop this up. Kind of like that, I think. So like that. So it gives it a little bit more dimension. I actually could stick another, I think I'll just throw a little one up underneath that leaf because it does stick up quite a ways from where I have the other one. I'll just stick it down there. There. So that holds that up. Now this little place right here would be a good place to put a little journaling in. Tell a little bit about your story. And the way they have it set up here is that you can put actually 6 3x3 photos across the whole page here. So you have 6 photos here, 7, 8. So 8 photos on your 2 pages. And look how quick and easy that was. Again, maybe a title up here would be good if you have a special title that you want to put on there. And like I said, your journaling can go here. You got plenty of room. You kind of want to do your triangle, so you've got some stuff here. Maybe put a little cluster up here of something, depending on what you use, what pictures and stuff you use on your page. So that is the On the Bright Side Simple Page Kit. And very easy, very fun, and oh, how bright and pretty it is, isn't it? So anyway, you guys, be sure, and if you're interested in some of this, let me know. I'll have my link and stuff on YouTube down below the video. And if you're interested or if you have any questions at all, please get back to me, okay? I'd love to hear from you. Thanks, and stay sassy. Bye-bye.